Hi, my name is Olakunle. Welcome to another episode of our DIY series. Today with me is
Chidinma. I'm a service advisor at Mitsubishi Motors Nigeria. So today we're going to be taking you through how to care for your batteries. Of course, none of us want to get stuck, on the road with a dead battery or with a car that is faulty due to dead battery. So we're going to be taking you through practical tips on how to care for your battery, as well as what you should do to elongate the lifespan of your battery.
All right, thank you Chidinma for that introduction. All right, thank you guys. Every car has at least a battery. The purpose of a battery is to supply electricity to your car to enable your engine start. Now, without the battery, it's practically impossible for you to start a car. And so that's why it's very important for you to care for your battery. A well-maintained and well-charged battery can last you between 4 to 5 years. You can take my word for that. So if you're able to care well for your car battery, you could get that lifespan for your battery. So Chidinma will take us through the practicals in caring for your car battery. Chidinma.
Thank you, Kunle.
You're welcome.
Okay, so first things first, this is your battery. The thing you want to do in caring for your battery is to do a regular inspection of your battery. You have to know your battery. You have to know what all these points are so that you can know how to better care for your battery. So we have here the battery and the battery terminals. This is the negative terminal and positive terminal. So on first sight, you know that the positive terminal has a red cap over it and the negative terminal is connected to the body of the vehicle. But peradventure, your battery terminal doesn't have a red cap. See, this is removable. So if it's gone, an easy way for you to identify it is just look at the battery. Negative terminal has a negative sign on it, literally. And then the positive terminal has a positive sign on it. Also, you have to ensure that your terminals are fastened in place. Your terminal shouldn't be this loose. You should tighten your terminals. You could use a spanner. You should use a spanner actually. So you're taking it clockwise, tighten it like so. The importance of tightening this terminal is to ensure that, as the vehicle moves, vibration doesn't cause the terminal to go off and then the battery doesn't flutter. So in addition to the battery terminals, we have the hold down guard, which is popularly known as a battery guard. So the battery guard helps to keep this in place to ensure that your battery doesn't move.
I know you've been wondering why I have this battery here with me. It's basically to show you how to identify when you need to replace your battery, or if either you need to replace your battery or to keep your battery well charged. A lot of modern cars come with what we call maintenance-free batteries. Basically, what that means is that you typically don't need any reason to top up the electrolytes, but they come with indicators on them to identify if the battery is well charged, if it needs replacement, or if it needs to be charged. Now, if you look at this, there are 3 color codes on this battery. We have the green, the black, and the white. Now, if you look at this window, this glass window here, whatever color you see here indicates the health of this battery. Now, for this battery, we can see it's a green color, which means the battery is okay. It's getting sufficient charge, it's maintaining charge, it's maintaining voltage, you understand? Then if peradventure this color changes to black, it means it's probably not getting well charged. You understand? Probably you're doing very short trips, you're not doing long trips to get your battery well charged.
Thank you, John.
Now, if it's showing white, it means you need to outrightly replace the battery. In fact, even before you get to the battery showing white, you would have seen a lot of symptoms. Your car would have shown you a lot of symptoms. Probably you're having hard starting, a couple of those things. So it shouldn't just go from green to white to show you some symptoms. So with the other items on the table, we have the toothbrush, we have your multimeter, and we have your jumper cables. This is very essential, right? Because you don't want to be stuck on the road while your battery is dead and you don't have a means to jumpstart your battery in case you find an assistance from someone. So I'm going to be showing you how to use your jumper cables. It's quite simple. So we'll show you how to jumpstart your battery if you have a dead battery. Now with me is a well-charged battery, and we assume the battery here is physically dead. So we're going to be jump starting this battery with this to enable us to start our car. So to do that, we need a jumper cable. Basically, jumper cables come in a pair. We have the red, comes in two colors, red and what? And black.
Black.
So Chidinma will show us how to jumpstart the battery by connecting to the positive terminal of this battery, then to the positive terminal of the battery in the car.
I don't think you have to see that.
So you just press the crocodile click. Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So I can connect this to the negative and this to the negative. Now what happens once you do this, what happens is you have voltage flowing from this directly into the terminals of the car. So this allows you to start the car even if you have a dead battery. And once you've started the car, you can easily just take out these terminals and this as well.
Thank you.
And the car keeps running. So Chidinma can take out this one. And that's all. So it's essential to check the voltage of your battery. A well-charged battery usually maintains around 12.5, 12.4 volts. One of the ways to check if your battery is maintaining charge is to use what we call a multimeter. I know this might not come in so handy to a lot of us because it's not something a lot of us are familiar using. But I will just show you how to use it, then show you another method of how to check if the voltage of your battery is okay or not, if your battery is getting enough charge. So to use the multimeter, you will simply turn it on, like the way I have it right now, it's off. You can turn it on and put the dial to the V point, that means voltage. What you're measuring is the voltage of the battery. And then you take these leads, these terminals. The black lead is connected to this terminal that is COM, and the red goes to the terminal that have this voltage. So Chidinma, can you assist me in holding this? So I'll be testing the voltage of this battery. So I should be getting something between 12.4, 12.5 volts. So you connect the negative terminal of the lead to the negative terminal of the battery, and this to this. And Chidinma, can you show it to me? So we have, what do we have here? 12.7 volt. This is a well-charged battery. It means this battery is getting enough juice, has enough juice within it. Okay, so thank you. So another way to do that is to use this indicator, like I explained earlier in the introduction of this video. For the fact that you're even trying to check if your battery is well charged, already shows that you're already suspecting there's something wrong with your battery. So like I said earlier in the video, once you see the terminals is showing black, obviously most likely your car may not start. You may have these difficulty starting your car, you understand? So which means your battery is probably not getting enough voltage. So you may need to take it to a repair shop to get your battery charged, or you just connect it back to your car, ensure your charging system is okay, then you could drive your car around for a while to get enough charge for your battery. So that's that about testing the battery if it has enough voltage. So another tip you need to know is to ensure that your terminals are clean. Usually at times you have deposits on your car batteries. So once you have those deposits on your car batteries, it doesn't allow your battery to charge sufficiently. So you can use a mix of clean water and baking soda. Now if you don't have baking soda, you can just use clean water alone. Now you use your toothbrush and your clean rag. Now how do you make use of this? You dip a little bit of water on the terminals. Use your brush to wipe out the terminals. But make sure while you're doing that, you take out the terminals as well. Because you need to clean the terminals of the cable and also the terminals of the battery as well. Then you clean it off with what? A dry cloth. Then ensure that while you're cleaning, after cleaning, that there are no trickles of water running from negative terminal to the positive terminal, because that could cause what we call a short circuit. Now that is most likely not going to happen, but it still can happen. So you need to ensure that you have the surface of the battery is totally dry after cleaning the terminals of the battery.
Should note two other helpful tips to help you prolong the lifespan of your battery. One of them is you should avoid short journeys as much as you can. This is because engaging on so many short journeys would prevent your battery from charging optimally. The second one is please ensure to turn off your electronics when your engine is not running. So that's all for now. Hope you enjoyed our video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Thank you.
Bye for now.
Drive your ambition. Mitsubishi Motors.